Lads, here you come. Right, just stand over there. We're now in the fourth form room, which is the original classroom going back to 1615. It was originally a free boys' school, a grammar school, and it was 4 forms. That's why we call it the fourth form room. So 4 forms or 4 classes were in here. The big chair up there is for the headmaster. It's like a pulpit in the church, isn't it? Okay, he'd sit up there. His assistant, the usher, would sit at the other end of the room. And then they would move clockwise, going from class to class like that, move around separately. They would sit there to make sure that everybody behaved themselves. If they didn't behave themselves in those days, they had to be punished. Get out this item of equipment called the birch in the cabinet there. Custodian's job, that's me, Custos. My job was to produce the birch and obviously to watch the headmaster carry out the punishment. They would be bent over this stool here, known as the birching stool, bare back to face the rest of the school. And then the headmaster would get the birch out and hit the boys in the small of the back, bare back, in front of the rest of the school so the school could see the punishment and obviously advise them not to do any wrongs. Once they're punished, then they would put vinegar and brown paper on their back to draw out the wounds and carry on with their merry day.
Would you ever use it today?
Would I ever use it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem using it. But no, I'm only joking. Why you get me into trouble, you know? Now you're probably wondering about all this graffiti in the furniture. It did start off as graffiti. One of the boys was caught whittling his name in the furniture. So obviously, what do you think would have happened to him?
You got whipped.
He got whipped, alright. He'd been put over that and birched. But then they thought, wouldn't it be a good idea that any boy that comes to the school can carve his name in the furniture? So they allowed that to happen. If you just look over to the left there, you can't miss anything called Ward, huge. The story behind him was he carved the WMA into the panel. And the headmaster went mad because he used up so much of the wooden panel in the name. And he would have got a good birching for doing that. Then he put the R and the D on. So he got another good birching and was expelled. Then apparently he broke in through the window, right? And finished off by putting the E on the end. But that's all we know about him. That's the only thing we know.
Is that Robert Peel?
That's Peel. So what was he famous for?
Prime Minister.
And?
Founder of the Conservative Party.
And?
Modern police force.
More than I do. Yeah, exactly. Take it you like history?
Yeah.
Politics.